Thank you for tuning in to On Time Cooking, season finale number 3. And today we are with Maestro John Dixon. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you for asking. And with Bernadette Brown. How are you, Bernadette?
I'm good tonight, thank you.
Very good. I'm excited to introduce our guest tonight. Is Rick Castell. How are you, Rick?
I'm very well, man. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And On Time Cooking with Hayley Schnell. Hi, Hayley.
Hello.
I'm excited. What are you cooking tonight?
Tonight we're going to be doing chicken or beef enchiladas. So you have a choice tonight. I'm going to show you how you can make it with either white meat or red meat. And then we're also going to do a kind of spiced up, easy, simple Spanish rice.
Excellent. I'm excited. Season number 4 will have a lot of gluten-free.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. All right, guys. Enjoy.
Alright, so the first thing that I want to go ahead and get started is I already have some ground beef going. This is going to be for the beef enchiladas. I just started this with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, onions, and our ground beef. In this pan, what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to start off with some onions and also some garlic. I'm going to go ahead and add some fresh garlic. And then I have a shredded rotisserie chicken. You can go ahead and poach the chicken for these. For the sake of time in 30 minutes, I love using a rotisserie chicken. It makes it so simple and quick. But you can definitely use boiled chicken or any kind of leftover chicken that you have at home that you can shred.
So I'm one of my favorite now, the garlic. It's one of my favorite.
You need garlic. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this browned up a little bit.
So while you are doing that, Hayley, we're going to again welcome our guest, Rick Castell. Rick, welcome. We're glad you're here.
I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
We would love to hear what keeps you busy. We would like to know a little bit more.
Well, I'm a theater person, live theater.
Wow.
I'm an actor. I direct. I produce.
Exciting.
I keep busy a lot.
Exciting.
A lot.
Exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Exciting.
It's a totally different experience than film or videos. If you're making a video or film of any kind, the director says, cut, take 2. And you keep doing it until you get it right. Live theater, there is none of that.
Oh, that sounds just like our live show here, right?
Well, that the live show is, no matter how much it's rehearsed, every night is a different show.
It is.
And
absolutely.
That's what makes it exciting to do that, and you get the immediate response from the audience.
Absolutely.
You can do a film, maybe millions of people will see it, but you don't know. You don't know what they're doing. So
that's exciting.
That's the excitement of live theater.
That is exciting. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, only about 12 years.
Not too long then.
Late in my life, pretty much after I retired from being in sales for many, many years. I discovered this, and it just keeps.
And it's a love.
It is a love.
I love this.
Absolutely.
This is wonderful. Do you like to cook?
I love to cook.
Oh, this is good.
Favorite recipes of mine, so
perfect.
I'm excited to be here.
I am glad you're here. We're all glad. This is exciting. Enjoy.
I will.
Enjoy.
All right. Now to each meat mixture, I'm going to go ahead and add just about a spoon or 2 full of tomatoes and green chilies. So this is just going to add a little bit of flavor, color, a little bit of heat to both meat mixtures. You can definitely skip this part if you don't like any heat. You can definitely add more green chilies if you like a little bit more heat to your enchiladas. So then after that, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add some enchilada sauce. And I do want to cook this down so it gets a little bit thicker. We don't want our meat sauce to be really watery because we do have to roll these and we don't want them to break apart the tortillas. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of enchilada sauce. Now this part you can also pour like on top of the mixture when you're rolling them, but I like everything to kind of be mixed through, but again it's preference. So I'm going to go ahead and just cook the meat mixtures down with that enchilada sauce to get it all nice and coated and give it a lot of flavor.
Hayley, is this something that you grew up doing, your mom?
My mom did make enchiladas. I feel like I got more into, I made baked chimichangas on here once.
Yes,
I got into more of these dishes when I was in college because you can make a lot of them at once. Pop them in the fridge, they stayed good for a long time. You can heat them up really easy, and they're pretty affordable to make. So this is definitely something that I got into making more in my college years, but something that definitely stayed with it. But it's great for kids.
Let me think.
It's great for kids too because you can go ahead and make a lot at once and leftovers.
Sounds really good. Again, it smells good in here. We always say that. We have smell-o-vision here, but we don't. It smells super. We've got your mom here again, Hayley.
Oh, hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. I'm going to say hi to Nicole.
All right, so I'm just gonna let these kind of simmer just so that sauce does thicken up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my tortillas ready for wrapping. I do have my oven already preheated at 425. And I am using corn tortillas. You can use flour tortillas for this, totally acceptable.
Okay.
But what I do with the corn tortillas is I lightly fry them in some vegetable oil. It's gonna make them a little bit more pliable. Also gonna make them a lot easier to wrap, and they won't break apart when you put them in the oven, which is really important.
That's a real good tip. I didn't know that. Have you ever made these?
I'm not tortilla. I have made tacos.
Okay.
And I do the same thing to prepare the tortilla the same way.
Perfect.
Just put it in oil first to firm it up.
That's a great idea. Great idea. So we have a little fun fact here about the early history of the enchilada. If I'm saying that correctly, I think I am. I'm not sure. But there is strong evidence that the enchiladas came from the Mayans, by the way. And it was first associated from a region in Mexico by the Yucatan in the pre-Columbian days. They were like a staple of the Mayan people, and they used to actually roll fish in them at the very beginning, which is interesting to me.
I feel like you can make these super simple if you wanted to do them with just like chicken strips.
Yes.
With kids, you could totally just do the chicken strips in there.
Yes.
Kind of spice it up a little bit. All right, so now that these meat mixtures are done, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the beef. So what I'm gonna do is I do want to get my cheese ready, because that is something important in these mixtures. Can't be an enchilada without cheese, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna just do a little layer of cheese, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of my beef mixture.
Do you have any questions for her that's interesting for you, Rick, while you're watching?
No, I'm fascinated. I love food, and so I see what she's doing, and
you always want to lay them seam down so they don't pop up on you while you're...
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep rolling these up. So kind of boring, but you can make a lot of them at once, like I said. I feel like these would be great for like a tailgate or a party, something like that, because you can make a lot at one time.
That's a good idea.
can you make enough of these in advance and put them in the freezer?
Yeah, you can freeze these, yeah. So they're good for meal prep if you want to do a healthified version of them.
I did not know that you could freeze them. That's a good tip.
A lot of the things that I make in big quantities. It's just me, and I have a big freezer. So when I make something, I make a lot of it.
Perfect.
Something that freezes.
Perfect.
And so when I want it, I just pop it out and it's ready to go.
Makes life easy.
Does make life real easy.
Real easy. So Hayley, I'm going to give you, you're a little bit over 22 minutes right now, I'll let you know your time.
Perfect.
You're doing beautifully.
You might have to fry up some more of these, which is really simple. I can show you guys how to do that too.
Looks absolutely delicious.
You know, I saw a recipe the other day for enchilada casserole, and I was thinking about that. I was talking with my friend who's from Wisconsin too. Were casseroles a big deal for you up north? I feel like
they are.
Everywhere was casseroles, and I have like, I'm not a casserole fan, and I think that's why, because they're everywhere in the Midwest, and I was looking at it, and it was an enchilada casserole. I don't know, I like my enchiladas just normal though.
I know, there's a lot of casseroles up north. Did you find that?
Oh, sure. My mother made casseroles.
All the time.
All the time.
It says everything leftover was made into a casserole. Which is not the bad thing.
It's not. But yeah, you can see how easy these roll because I've already fried them, so they're not going to break apart on you. When you're using a corn tortilla, they do break apart a lot easier, but if you find you're having issues with that in other recipes, go ahead and try lightly frying them, and that should solve all your problems.
We have Gianna here, by the way.
Hello,
saying
Gianna.
Hi to Alex from Arkansas.
That's exciting.
Welcome, thank you. And Brooke is here again. She loves to visit our cooking show.
Well, thank you so much for coming back. How was it last week with your guest chef?
Oh, we had a lot of fun. We missed you, number one, Hayley. But it was fun. He did a wonderful job. We had a great meal. So we're looking for you to get the ultimate 5 today.
I mean, I can only hope, right? It's season 3 finale.
Exactly.
I have redeemed myself the past couple weeks. I was getting a little shaky there, so.
No, it's a finale. We're going to get a 5 today. Absolutely.
Just depends on what mood El Maestro's in.
Monster Chef.
Monster Chef.
Hello, Christopher. Christopher is and Geraldo, they're both visiting us too, so welcome, thank you.
That's a lot.
Nice to have you aboard.
And I like these too because you can really get creative with the fillings. You could add more vegetables if you wanted to make it healthier. You could definitely add different kinds of meats. You could do a meat mixture with different, you could do beef and chorizo and everything.
Sounds delicious. Have you ever done all vegetables?
No, but you can make these actually vegetarian really easily with black beans. I've seen people do bean cheese and veggies, and that's a really easy vegetarian dish too. So these are actually, I mean, if you use corn tortillas, they're gluten-free, so this would actually be, considering if you use all the toppings that are gluten-free, this would also be a really easy gluten-free meal. So it's just a nice thing to keep in mind for all of those gluten-free people out there that we will be incorporating next season.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to coming back next season. By the way, everyone, please still keep liking us, loving us, watching us, sharing us, and you can donate to us too.
All right, so I think that's probably good for the amount of beef. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this enchilada sauce, a little bit that I have left, and I'm also going to open up a whole other can of this, and I'm just gonna lightly, because I don't like enchiladas to be super soppy, so I don't put as much sauce as other people. Some people will put sauce on the bottom of the pan. I like them a little bit crispier, but to each their own. Like a lot of my recipes, you can definitely modify them to how you like. So I'm gonna go ahead then and add a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some.
She's taking. Is she going to make? Put this in the oven?
Yes.
This whole.
So then I want to top this with a generous amount of cheese, because I mean that's what makes it a really good enchilada. And I am from Wisconsin, so you know I go ham on the cheese.
I was just going to say you have a tie to it.
All right. So I'm just going to go ahead, and then I'm just going to do the same thing, and we're going to get started with the chicken. So again. This is a really easy way to go ahead and customize these. Like if you're cooking for people who you have vegetarians, people meat, white meat, red meat.
Right.
Really easy way to go ahead and do that. And then once I pop these in, I'm going to show you how you can kind of spice up a really easy rice recipe.
Oh, that sounds very good. This is something great that you can do for like a group of people coming over for an evening or something. What a great evening. Nice and quick. And
it's easy. I was going to say it's easy and it's fast.
Absolutely. 30 minutes.
Couldn't take that.
30 minutes. So since we have some people on tonight, what has been your favorite recipe this season?
Okay, so we're going to ask our viewers, absolutely, share your favorite recipe with us. We would love to know. I don't know if I have a favorite. They were all so individually delicious. I don't know if I can choose a favorite. They were all so good.
I don't even remember. I feel like it's just a days between what I make on this show, what I make during the week for myself.
I am asking that question to everyone right now. Anyone watching us? Yeah, share with us.
And have you tried any of these recipes yourself at home? And have they been hits or have they been misses?
Oh, I'm sure they've been hits. I'm sure they have. So Hayley, you're about 6 16 minutes.
Okay.
About another minute.
We got some time. We got some time.
Yeah, right in our halftime time there. Pretty soon. So Hayley, do you prefer the corn tortillas over the?
It just honestly, for me, it depends.
Okay.
It depends on the dish. For like my chicken chimichangas, I like the whole wheat flour ones. I prefer those.
Okay.
It's just, I'm weird. I don't know. But I mean, either way, it's a tortilla. It's still delicious,
Right,
you know?
right. Well, Christopher shared that this is his favorite recipe.
Well, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that.
We got an answer already. Thank you, Christopher. That means you need to go cook it, Christopher, and share it with us.
Yeah, if you've cooked any of my recipes, I would love to see the pictures. That would obviously be very flattering.
That would be.
Probably flattering to my mom too, because let's be honest, half my recipes are her recipes.
Exactly, I know, right?
Oh, hello, hello.
Hello, Vaughn.
Hi, Rick. How are you?
I'm good. I'm wonderful.
Good to see you again.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is this, Hayley?
These are enchiladas that I am rolling up right now. I've got the beef ones already set aside.
And how did you come up with this recipe?
This recipe was something I kind of cooked a lot in college. It was something I could make obviously a lot at one time. Heats up well. I think this might have came from like a Rachel Ray meal, and then I kind of put my own twist on it. If I'm right, I think that might be it, yeah.
Glad I brought 6 of my best friends here tonight because there's a lot of food here.
There's a lot of food,
That's
and I'm
good.
actually gonna go ahead and fry up a couple more tortillas just so we can use up that last of that chicken.
So how are you gonna present my dish?
Well, I'm gonna present your dish like a boss, and I'm gonna give you a little platter, a sample platter, so you can have a chicken, a beef. I'm gonna put some Spanish rice on the side for you.
Spanish rice. Okay, sounds like you got this going on. So, Maestro, what are we listening to? The season 4 opener as a solo? Not yet. We're still working on that. Come on, man. 3 more weeks, boss.
already done.
Okay. All right, Bernadette, I'll let you talk to Mr. Rick Castell. Let's take a break, guys. Thank you. Música, Maestro.
Beautiful. So Rick, again, we want to thank you for being here. We understand that you actually worked with our producer, Director Vaughn.
Yes, I did. I was
wonderful.
just finished 2 weeks ago producing a big festival of one-act plays. 10
Wonderful.
plays. And Van was one of our directors. We have 10 plays. We need 10 directors, and Van was one of our directors.
Exciting.
And he's kind of getting also new to live theater
Exciting.
as well.
Exciting.
So it was exciting for him. It was exciting for me to see this and be part of this. And so
Well,
I'm
thank
delighted
you.
to be here.
Thank you again so much. We're going to listen to some fabulous music right now, so take it away.
I can go ahead and do that. You got it? Okay.
Thank you.
Are we back?
We're back.
All right. So I'm just.
We're here. Okay, Hayley, you're on your back.
Back end.
Pretty much the back end of 11 minutes right now.
All right. So on this, I'm blanking on the name. right now on the stove, I'm gonna go ahead and get some olive oil and some onions and green peppers and garlic started. This is gonna be for our rice.
Okay.
So I already have some Spanish rice cooked in this dish right here. So just the Uncle Ben's, really simple, straightforward. You don't have to take a ton of time to cook your rice.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you kind of like how I did with my Mediterranean rice. I think that was actually my favorite dish.
That might have been, you just reminded me of that because we've had so many. You've reminded me of that. That was, we've had so many good meals. It's so hard to pick a favorite. They're so delicious.
I know.
They really are.
I'm just going to add the rest of my onions into there.
What makes this a Spanish rice?
Spanish rice, like unlike like just normal white jasmine rice, is gonna have a lot more flavor. A lot of times you see it cooked with sazon or just a bunch of spices.
Okay.
Usually there's gonna be like garlic, peppers, onions, sometimes black beans. I don't know if you've ever had gallo pinto.
I have.
You know, so it's just a little bit. I kind of call it like rice jazzed up a little bit.
There you go. That's a good one. So we're gonna have some jazzed up rice tonight.
Exactly.
Wonderful. I always wondered what made it Spanish rice. Even though I've eaten it, I didn't know quite what made it Spanish rice.
And this is just kind of how I fry the tortillas, so I mean nothing fancy. I just wanted to go ahead and fill the pan because we obviously have a lot of ingredients. A lot of people we're cooking for tonight.
Yes, you are. We want to welcome our visitors in the other room right now, viewing us. So we'll say hello to them and welcome, and we thank them for being with us. If anyone would like to be a viewer on the next season, contact On Time Cooking because we'd love to have you a part of us.
Yes, we love having new guests. It's always such a treat when we get to meet new people.
Absolutely, and it's a treat for them to taste the wonderful food too.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take that one off the heat. Go ahead and turn that heat off completely. Just gonna stuff these last ones and pop them in the oven. I already popped the beef ones in. I am gonna go ahead and turn the broil on in just a second, just because I want that cheese to get nice and melty.
Okay.
How am I doing on time, Bernadette?
I'm just looking, and you're just a little over 8 minutes right now.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah, great timing.
All right.
It's fun to see something come together in this time, isn't it?
Yes,
It
it is.
is.
And I've got some cilantro that I'm gonna top
It's a lot of
all
fun.
of this with. One last one. Give that one a good roll.
It's delicious.
All right, and then I'm just gonna take the rest of that enchilada sauce, top that, and then last but not least, we got our
Some more
cheese.
cheese.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with the cheese. Where are you originally from, Rick?
I'm originally from Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
Midwestern.
Good eating.
And another place with lots of great food.
Good food.
Yeah.
Very good food.
Gonna add a little bit more cheese because why not, right?
Why not? Don't even ask. I'm good with it.
All right. And you can use any cheese you want. Like Monterrey Jack would be good. I used a Mexican blend.
Right.
Pepper Jack. Anything with a little bit of flavor or heat would be really good on this. All
Sounds
right.
delicious. So Hayley, you're at 7 minutes now, so you are still doing absolutely
Awesome.
wonderful.
So then I'm just gonna go ahead. I have some green peppers, onion, garlic going in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just take some of my rice from in here, and I'm gonna just start kind of mixing it in. This is not necessarily a traditional way to make Spanish rice, but it's a quick way, which is kind of what our show is about.
There you go. And that's what this is about. Some good quick
Well, this is a
meals.
really good way too that you can kind of trick kids.
And that's just plain white rice.
This is actually just like an Uncle Ben's,
Okay.
not sponsored.
But we would love that.
I would love that.
We'll ask for that one.
Yeah, and you can just kind of mix it all together then. Add a little bit of vegetables color to this.
Right. Have you ever had enchiladas?
Dash, you've never had
I just
enchiladas?
thought I would ask.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Think about it for a while.
Okay. Will you have an answer when we're done?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let you know next week.
Okay. Okay. You're at 6 minutes, Hayley.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna kind of let this cook down a little bit, and I'm gonna start thinking about plating.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get my cilantro because that will be our nice green to top this all off with. And this can be kind of messy, so I do want to take my time plating tonight.
Absolutely. Perfect.
A white plate would be nice with this. Take a peek at these bad boys in here. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull out the beef ones because I do want to have enough time for these to kind of set and cool.
Getting hungry?
Yes. It all looks
It's hard to sit here.
It all looks delicious.
It does. It's not easy sitting here and watching.
Well, I was gonna put these right back here.
Okay.
So those look perfect.
That smells good.
All right, so now we can just hang out for a little bit before we get started. Those chicken enchiladas should come out of the oven real quick. You can always cover them with tin foil too. That will make them melt a little bit faster, but we actually don't need the time today.
You
I actually have some time to chill. I'm like,
you made a lot of people hungry here. They all want to come and eat.
well, they should.
Your mom, Jenny, liked the Parmesan crusted fish with the Mediterranean rice that we mentioned before. Brooke liked the veggie spaghetti that we had.
Oh, the zoodles.
Yes, but you know what? Nicole hit it. She hit my favorite meal. I know what it was now. She reminded me of the black bean burgers.
Oh, yeah.
That was a top one. Yes. Thank you, Nicole. I forgot all about that one. I've eaten so much. I can't remember.
I'm gonna plate the rice in here.
That's delicious.
I think.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
I can give you a trick.
Okay. All right. I love a trick, Paula.
I don't know if it'll work, but you pile all that in here and then you flip it upside down.
I wasn't even thinking like that. Yes. I think I will go ahead and do that. I'm gonna check on the chicken enchiladas real
Chinese
quick.
restaurants.
Oh, have you seen that? But you,
Yeah, that's
yeah, and then it
like a
places
bowl
them.
of rice on top.
You got it. Or the little ramekins.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I'm just gonna broil those real quick
That's
just so the cheese gets all nice and melty. All right.
Pizza.
So these are gonna be real messy, so I'm gonna start getting these out. So I think I'll give him 1 beef and 1 chicken. That sounds good, right?
Yes. That's perfect. My choice. You are at 3 minutes.
I should be able to get this
Will I
out.
be able to get a copy of this recipe?
Absolutely. We are going to have
Okay.
copies of all the recipes that we have done through every season, so we will have those posted for you on On Time Cooking. Absolutely.
Okay, so we got the 1 beef
Absolutely.
enchilada.
And then
go
you should
ahead.
try the recipe.
I'm going to.
Yes.
This
Absolutely.
is the kind of stuff that I like to cook.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. And eat.
It was an eat. I was going to say, that's the other part of it. Okay, Miss Hayley, you're at 2
right.
minutes.
And these turn out just as beautiful and perfect.
Oh, that looks absolutely
Go
wonderful.
ahead.
Oh my golly.
Set these on here.
I
My
can feel
mitts.
myself being full.
All right. Let's try and get.
If any of our viewers, Brooke joined us with a 4. Anyone else have any ratings from 1 to 5? Please join in. Hayley is at less than 2 minutes right now.
Okay.
It smells so good.
All right, let's try this out, Paula.
I was going to say flip fast and just don't worry about what's left.
Oh,
Beautiful.
okay.
Beautiful.
There you
Top that with a
go.
little bit of cilantro.
Beautiful.
Get your ratings.
Race. That's what she's
Okay,
looking
Dad.
for.
All right.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. You've got a 5 and a 5. Wonderful.
5 for a flip of
Ooh, it's
That's
giving me
right.
the 5s. All right, so
That's
this
right.
cheesy, saucy goodness, we're gonna go ahead and just plate that. I'm gonna go ahead and top this as
wanna
well
come
with
and
some
be a guest more
cilantro.
often.
I'll be here every day.
There you go. Oh, that's wonderful.
Clean up
I
my
love
plate.
Any more ratings? Just keep them coming in. Thank you so much for those ratings. We appreciate it. And you are just a little bit, almost 40 seconds,
All
and
right, I'm just gonna last minute clean up this
we're ready
plate.
to impress. That looks really nice, Haley.
I know. I gotta
Beautiful.
kind of want to take a picture before
Yeah, you need
Ron
to
comes
take a
out
photo. We need to
and
get our
destroy
pictures.
this.
Yeah, he'll.
Do I have enough time to take a picture?
Yes, you've got 25 seconds.
25 seconds.
25. Get that photo.
All right.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
All
You
right, I
did
think I finished
so
just in
great.
time.
Look at that.
Hey, you should ding your own bell.
Go
Where is
ahead.
it?
Here. Go. That's yours.
So what is this?
Deliciousness. Some cheesy, saucy goodness.
This is chicken.
Is that your phone? Yeah, we have to shut it off.
I've turned mine off. This is not mine. This is not mine.
It's not her.
This is not mine.
No.
No, I turned it off.
Oh, it's the timer. It's the timer.
Yes.
It's the timer.
Oh my god. What happened to
It's the
the car?
timer.
Anyway, this is good.
It's music.
Oh, amazing. You got the rating up?
I've got the rating so far. Yes, sir. I
Why
do.
is it not amazing? What is it missing?
I think they miss a third piece. You
A
know?
what?
A
A third piece?
Yes.
Third piece.
The rule of third, man. It's always a winner.
Get him a glass of water.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find number. I'm trying to find number.
Oh my gosh.
Presentation 5.
Ooh, okay. Hold on.
Aroma.
Originality 4.
Okay.
Taste is 4.
What is it missing?
One more piece. I think.
In
Taste.
30 minutes? You're crazy.
That's something.
Taste is 4.
Something for you to think about in 3 weeks off.
Okay.
4.57.
Alex, 4.5. What?
4.57.
4.57. Hey, that's a lot of numbers.
That is a lot of number.
Did you beat the real chef from last week? So, anyways, we're coming back for season 4.
Yes.
We are.
We are getting some donation. Anyways, Hayley, close the show. See you in season 4.
Alright. We will see you in season 4. Thank you so much to everybody who tunes in every week to watch us. We hope you will join us next season. I hope you've enjoyed all my recipes from this season. Definitely let me know if you have enjoyed them as much, if you've tried them out. And make sure to give us a thumbs up. Go like us on Instagram,
Please.
Facebook. Go check out our webpage. And thank you so much again. And we look forward to seeing you guys for season 4. Crazy.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.